You enjoyed yourself there, Kyle?
I am. I love that song.
Weakest introduction.
Yeah, no. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UnderClassy, live from Sussex campus, where no one, well, it's quite ironic calling it live because it's absolutely dead here. Joining us today in the studio is, of course, me, Kyle Farrell, Charlie Stenning, our lovely producer, and our sideman, Anthony.
Ouch.
Sideman. Okay. To be honest, I didn't know what to quite call you. What should we call you? Comedian extraordinaire.
No.
What would you prefer? The jackhammer.
How about co-presenter with you?
Co-presenter. Me and Nancy are both the presenters, and Charlie's the producer.
The producer.
We're the triple P of
Sounds terrible.
of the UnderClassy.
God.
I don't know. That's probably.
We've struggled already.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably.
You are listening to the Underclass.
Yeah, sorry.
After Kyle's incredible introduction.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're getting worse.
We'll play a song and restart this.
Yeah. Start again.
So this is. No, I'm joking. But that was Knights of Sidonia, by the way. Shout out to Muse, who I'm
sure they're listening.
I'm sure they're listening, and I'm also getting back into them. Obviously, like I said last week, I was getting into Bob Dylan. You know, who cares about Bob Dylan now? Yeah. Muse is where it's at.
Is it?
Muse is great.
Oh, mate, I didn't know.
I've been trying to find a guitar so I can learn how to play it again, like the Knights of Sidonia bit. You know, the one that was just playing like. That's like if anyone knows how to play guitar that's listening, right? Tremolo picking, right? Hardest thing in the world. I can't. You know what I'm talking about. They're really fast. I can't do it. I can
move the fingers. I can't. But you could also do the thing where you tap it.
You can, but I always play with a plectrum.
Yeah. No. But when you tap on the fretboard, rather than
like the hammer-ons.
Yeah.
The hammer-ons.
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Coming up on today's show, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not used to the UnderClassy by now, pretty sure you are. Most of you probably aren't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Right, we have a couple of games to play today. We have Anthony reading out some of the putting the love back into the air with a bit of misconnections, and he's going to try and ignite the flame of love that resides in us all. And then we have Charlie's. That was quite. I felt like I should have been on a soapbox saying that.
We should play some. What was it? Stairways to Hell or something? That.
Which one? Oh, it's the one
that orchestra. That orchestra.
Is that the song where you play it backwards and it sounds like?
No. They play it in all those it's intense music.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll have to find it. We'll have to play that during the break. And also the other two games that we have going on are the ones hosted by beautiful Charlie Stenning. We have Citation Needed and what was the other one? Animal Noise of the Week. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have to play the famous game that is hosted by none other than Kyle Farrell. Yeah. Charlie,
philosopher.
Can you play the jingle a little bit early, but yeah. Philosophers and fakers. Right, the premise of this game, I tell this every single week, but, you know, just for those new listeners who aren't new, basically what it is I tell these two...
You're just rambling on about anything, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You can't go far.
I am. But, let me tell my game. Right, so the premise of this game is basically that I, Kyle Farrell,
Yes, we know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Kyle Farrell. Hi, I'm Kyle. As if anyone doesn't know, I'm Kyle.
What's your name again?
Anthony. This is Anthony.
You had one job and you screwed it up.
Come on, guys.
Alright, so basically I'll read out three lines, and these two fine gentlemen joining me in the studio today have to tell me whether or not it is a philosopher or a faker or just anyone who isn't a philosopher, really. That could be anyone from a sports personality
to Bob Dylan
and anyone in between, because obviously that's a very, very wide range of people. First one.
Okay.
If God is for us, who could be against us? Is that a philosopher?
Or a faker?
A faker.
Can you say it again?
If God is for us, who can be against us? Philosopher? A faker.
I'm gonna say faker.
You're gonna say faker, yeah? What are you saying, John?
If God is for us, I'm gonna say Bob Dylan.
No, alright, okay.
You've given up with the Bob Dylan.
I've given up with the Bob Dylan. It's
okay,
not, and just for the record, it's not Muse as well. Okay. So
it's a ruse.
It's a ruse. Yeah. So Anthony's saying faker.
Yeah.
Charlie is saying
faker.
Faker.
You're saying faker. You're correct. It's faker. Who was it though?
Oh.
Or where is it from? Is what I should be saying.
Or is it from a film? Or?
It's from somewhere.
That's not helpful.
Is it like a rap lyrics?
No, not quite. No, definitely not. Oh God, no.
What was it? If God is for us,
If God is for us, who could be against us? Where's that from?
Donald Trump.
Sounds like something you'd say, wouldn't it?
Doesn't it?
But he's the great philosopher of our time, Charlie. How dare you? You've been belittling Donald Trump on my show. Get out.
Don't say that. In 1,000
Build-
years, they
build a
thought
wall.
Donald Trump was the pinnacle of human
Oh, he's going to
creation.
listen back to this show and be
Yeah.
like, right, we need to rat out the infidels.
Yeah, build a wall
Build a
around
wall.
the UK. They can't escape.
In the middle of the Atlantic.
And Mexico's gonna pay for it.
Yeah. The France are going to pay for it, Charlie. Come on. I'll tell you who it was. It was the Bible, actually.
Oh, I was thinking the Bible.
Can
but I was
you-
kinda
can you
like,
tell-
that's
No.
kind of philosophical.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I felt a bit weird. I was like, yeah, there's philosophy is, but
But why did you ask it?
To be honest, I feel.
Who said it in the Bible?
It just says
Paul.
No, it just says
It's
Romans.
Matthew.
Hold on, hold
Just
on.
say a bunch of British names and you'll find
No,
out
it
it's
says
probably
Romans 8:31. I don't know.
Oh,
Is it-
Romans, yeah, that's
it's
fine.
Letter to
that
the
just sounds
Romans.
like a
No,
train
it's
time
just
to
one
me.
of the book. It's one of the books in the
Okay,
Bible.
that just
Come
sounds like a
on.
train time.
I'll see who writes
Arriving
it.
on platform for the Romans
It
8:31.
doesn't- it's not
Going
gonna
to
come up with the-
Pythagoras.
It's not
Pythagoras.
going to come.
No, well, I
Pythagoras?
don't
You
know.
mean the theorem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's-
Pythagoras was a man, you know. He wasn't just
I
a
was gonna say,
theorem.
yeah, no, but I was gonna say, like, what do they?
You mean the Pantheon? And that's in Greece.
second one?
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's
Moving
just
on.
Yeah, it was written by Paul the Apostle. There you go.
There we go. Hey, there you go. Shout out to Paul.
I said Paul.
Is that in the bibliography? It's on the back.
Is that true?
on the back?
A little bit about Paul.
That's a very funny joke. Bibliography. No, okay. Second one.
He was one of the few
Bibliography.
homophobes in the Bible.
Who's the what?
One of the few homophobes in the Bible.
Oh,
Did you know that?
no shout out to you,
learning-
Paul.
Where's the
Learning
idea
things
of
on
it?
the
So that-
UnderClassy.
No shout out to you, Paul.
UnderClassy.
Right, second one. We're already on the first one. Wow.
We're just rambling on about nothing.
Somewhere deep down, there is a decent man in me. Is that a philosopher?
Or a figure.
It's a faker.
Oh, faker!
It's a faker.
You think it's a
Oh,
faker?
you just left the room.
I did. I just jumped out for like 2 minutes. You
No, I'm gonna say it's a philosopher.
want to say it's a philosopher?
I say it's a faker.
Say it's a faker? Anthony's correct. It's a faker.
As always.
But who said it? Going back to what you originally said,
Rapper lyrics?
it's not a rap lyric, but it is a rapper.
Eminem.
Boom. There you go. Extra point for Anthony.
I was gonna say Eminem, but you didn't give me the chance.
There you go. Well done.
The secret's not actually knowing any of it. It's just knowing Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What they say in Suits? You don't play the cards, you play the man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be a great lawyer one day.
One day.
One day.
one day.
When I
one.
graduate.
Third
If I
one.
graduate.
Third one.
Fourth.
We love life.
Eighth.
Do we?
We love. Oh, seriously. We love life not
Do
because
we?
we are used to living, but because we are used to loving.
That's a really boring
I don't really know what I'm
I really hope
Is that
that's
one
a
of those
fake
life
now.
quotes you found on Twitter? or
No,
something?
I swear.
Or Instagram?
I swear this is a philosopher, and it's actually.
You gave it away.
God.
You basically do what I did in like the second week.
So,
Actually, no, I think we should just play a song.
So,
I think we should just play a song.
philosopher or
Kyle,
faker?
just in the corner.
But that
I'm gonna
was.
say philosopher.
Yeah, it was Nietzsche, by the way.
Why would Nietzsche say something so
I know.
rubbish?
He's the biggest nihilist and
my
hate-filled
God.
man in the world, and he says, "Oh, good, we must live life, not because it's worth
I was
living, but
really
because we're
thought-
worth loving, or something."
Yeah, I really thought he was going to say just because we're scared of dying, and I'd be like, oh, that's
Sorry to those playing at home. I just ruined the game for you. I promise it'll be better next week.
I'm going to play a song because I can't stand this, Kyle.
Okay.
My brain has had enough.
Are you playing Muse?
No, I'm going to play.
Welcome back to the UnderClassy, the show that's like chocolate. Good in small doses, too much makes you sick, and too much over long periods of time can lead to some serious health problems.
Chocolate.
What?
Never. Yeah. No.
I don't think we're health problems.
Shout out to the UnderClassy.
Okay,
Big up the UnderClassy.
So today we are playing Citation
Big and
Needed. This is a
serious.
game where I have a Wikipedia article in front of me and I tell these guys the name and they have to figure out what it is about. Kyle, Anthony,
Yes.
Yeah. What up?
we are looking at Victor Lustig.
Victor Lustig?
I don't know.
Victor Lustig.
Victor Lustig. 3 questions each. 3 questions each. Let me move my mic. There we go. 3 questions each. First one. Is this Victor Lustig, right? Has he been born in the past 100 years?
Not bored in the past 100 years.
But he's lived, so he's 18th century.
No.
But he's not been born between now
19th century, and he lived in the past 100 years. He was just born out of it.
I got you. Okay. Anthony?
So, with the name, I assume he's from Eastern Europe / Russia.
He's from Austria-Hungary. He was Austria-Hungary at the time. But yeah, present-day Czech Republic.
Present-day Czech Republic. Victor Lustig.
He died in America.
He died in America.
Poor him.
He did something pretty incredible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pretty impressive. So he's from the Austro-Hungarian Empire, I imagine?
No.
Oh, did he invent those yoga pants?
No. He was.
It's pretty incredible, man.
Sports Spanx or something like. What do you want? No. He was more of a con artist.
Oh, okay.
What do you think he did?
So, did he con the great Kaiser Wilhelm of Germany?
No. It was nothing like that.
Okay, so it's not that big.
It's not that big.
It's not that big.
You were nothing that. No. This is pretty big. I'm gonna be honest.
Pretty big.
Pretty big.
So,
I mean, as a thing, it's pretty.
So
big.
it must have happened in the 19th century.
20th century.
20th century. Sorry.
Yeah.
It must have happened then, and it must have happened towards the beginning of it.
It happened in 1925.
Okay, so it's after the war.
Yep.
First World War.
Yep.
During the roaring 20s.
Roaring 20s.
Well, yeah, roaring 20s for us, not for Germany.
No.
Let's just forget about that.
Sorry, Germany.
Wasn't our fault. Sorry. Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
they have
For all our German
Oktoberfest
listeners
now,
listening
so-
in. Yeah. We apologise from the bottom of our hearts. We truly do. Go on, Anthony. Your question.
He was a con
He was
artist.
a con artist.
Was he conning in America?
Not in America, no. But I think you're along the right lines. It wasn't in the Czech Republic. He'd moved somewhere, but it was in Europe.
Was it in the UK?
No, it wasn't in the UK, but close.
France?
Yep.
Oh, who cares?
I love you, Frenchies. Please don't stop listening.
Hi, Claire.
He shouts Claire. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Hi. Yeah, go on.
Right, so he conned someone in France, 1925. What would you have done in 1925? Who was there? Who was the leader at the time?
It wasn't. I mean, to be fair, it's nothing to do with the leader or the particular person he conned. It's what he managed. What he managed to do was.
Did he
extraordinary.
steal money or a great work of art?
You could call it a work of art. Some may say, some might not.
I bet it's got something to do with he stole the Eiffel Tower or something.
You're so close.
Really?
Oh, did he?
Go on. I think you've got it right.
Did he steal?
No, he wasn't stealing. It wasn't that bit.
Did he? I bet he conned someone out of.
Oh, he sold the Eiffel Tower.
Sold the Eiffel
He
Tower.
sold the Eiffel Tower.
Twice.
Okay, this is better than Kaiser Wilhelm. This is more interesting. No, I want to know about this.
So after Paris was booming.
Wait. Did Kyle buy it? He seems that gullible.
But yeah, no, this guy.
I'd buy it.
He invited 6 scrap metal dealers and said that, look, guys, okay, it's this big posh hotel, and he said, yep, they've decided they're going to get rid of the Eiffel Tower, sell it for scrap metal, and they bought it.
Does it say what figure he suggested?
Where all the scrap
Eiffel Tower?
metal dealers?
I'm trying to see this.
All the scrap metal dealers were British too, right?
Yeah, I bet they were. What was the guy's name again? Victor
Lustig.
Lustig.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to see.
Did he get away with it?
Well, he did for a while. He got the funds for the Eiffel Tower, collected a large bribe, and his personal secretary. Oh, he went with his woman.
Okay.
And he went to Vienna with a suitcase full of cash. Surprisingly, nothing happened. The guy that got conned, this guy called Poisson. That's his name.
What? Poisson?
Poisson. Doesn't that mean something?
Like fish?
Fish, yeah, it means fish, yeah.
He deserves to be conned.
Yeah, and he tried to sell the tower one more time, and he chose the victim. The victim actually went to the police, and before they could get him, he actually went to America, and he managed to get Al Capone to invest $50,000 in a stock deal.
What, to buy the Eiffel Tower?
I don't know.
Because it says, hey,
Some stock deal, some made up rubbish stock deal.
You don't mess with Scarface.
And Capone then gave him $5,000.
Wow, this guy, I want to meet him. Actually, I don't. No, he'll probably try to say to me like
He's dead.
But yeah, he
hypothetically.
He then got. Oh, he then started printing money. He created a machine that printed money and then was put in Alcatraz. And yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty good. One of his things was the money printing machine, and this is brilliant. He said that it would take 6 hours to print one $100 bill. The clients seeing this would think, "Oh my god, this is incredible!" So he'd sell it for a high price, like usually like $30,000. Over the next 12 hours, the machine would produce 2 more $100 bills, and then after that, it just produced blank paper because he just left two $100 bills in it.
This guy,
and then just left.
Oh, wait. And he sold it for 30 grand.
Yes.
Wow.
How brilliant is this guy?
But if you think about that, like, if it prints off, that's a really, really long-term investment.
Yeah.
Because if it prints off 100 every 6 hours, you've got to print off, what, 3,000 notes to kind of make your money back?
30 notes.
30?
Yeah. 10 is 1,000.
Wait, how many?
Wait.
How much?
30,000. Yeah, 300 notes.
But the notes were $1,000 or $100?
$100.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. 300 notes.
Yeah. So 300 times 6. Go on, Anthony.
300 times 6, Anthony.
300 times 6. That's a great one.
18.
I'm glad you asked that question.
Is that 1800? 1800?
Times 6, yeah,
1800, yeah.
So 1800 hours.
Yeah.
See, that's what I do when someone asks me to do math. I'm like, that's a great. I did the politician's answer. That's a great answer. Thank you for asking it. And I'm doing that as I'm doing the math in my head.
I really appreciate the fact that you answered that question, and I will go around to answer that question. But first of all,
the wall. We need to build the wall. Winning.
What the cost?
America #1. Winning.
Mexico.
Flying Eagles assault rifles. We're good.
Mexico will pay for the wall, and then Mexicans come out and say, "No, we're
and
not
thank you
paying
very much.
for your
I hope I
stupid
answered
wall."
your question. Thank you.
I was looking on Facebook the other day, and there was an actual transcript of what Donald Trump was talking.
Oh no, yeah.
And it is so nonsensical.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I watched this video. It was like, why is Donald Trump successful? It's because he repeats simple phrases.
Yeah.
In his sentences, he'll be saying winning 8 to 10 times.
But that's because that's all he can understand.
Because we're winning. This is a winning organization. We are winning. This is the winning show.
Who are you winning?
We're winning.
Yeah,
because we're winning.
Oh, okay.
We win because we win because we're winners.
Well, now that Anthony said that, I want to be on the winning side. I'm voting for Anthony.
Excellent. Vote for me for
President
president.
I think we should play a song. So
I
I'm
think
going to play something good.
Welcome back to the Underclassy with me, Kyle Farrell, Anthony Lacker, and Charlie Stenning. Say hello, Charlie. I did it before I even said it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to this segment that I like to call Misconnections. Charlie, have you got the Ed Sheeran ready?
Oh yeah.
I thought we were coming up with my own little theme song.
No, you get
we're
Ed
not.
Sheeran.
You get Ed
Ed Sheeran's great. I'd love Ed Sheeran to do mine.
But you guys got theme songs.
So this, well, you can make your own.
We made our theme
We
songs.
did.
Yes.
Okay. So this
I'm
segment.
too lazy.
This segment. Let me introduce a bit. This segment.
You're just gonna do this again.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Look at his little chubby face. Oh, Kyle.
This segment of the show is where we try to lower the tone a little bit. We try to bring the laugh back into the air. Oh, please shut up.
I'll turn him off. Don't worry.
We try to put a bit of love in the air by reading out some of the misconnections online, and we just so happened to found there is a Sussex misconnections. I don't know if we have any today. Do we have any today?
None from there.
None from there. But if you want to check it, if you want to check it out,
we're waiting for them to build up.
yeah. If you want to check it out, or if you feel like, oh, I don't want to comment on it because no one will ever see it, write it. We'll say it on air, and we'll see if we can get you hooked up with that special someone.
Also, send us a Facebook message to our UnderClassy, and maybe we'll read it.
Maybe we will.
And if you think any of us are particularly attractive by the sounds of our voices, don't be afraid
Coming
to
from the
throw
only
us
single
up.
guy in the room, yes.
Yeah, respect for that. So, Anthony, would you like to read out the misconnections?
Of course. I saw you in the Denny's restroom. This is the title.
Oh my god.
I meant to go into the ladies' room, but it was the best mistake I ever made. You pants down, and I in awe. Again, with the grammar.
The
grammar,
Sorry.
top notch.
Repeat that again, sorry.
You pants down, and I in awe. As in AWE.
Okay.
So I think she was saying your pants were down.
Oh, I was like,
as in
wow.
your trousers and your underwear were down.
Right, got you.
And I was in awe.
Right.
Not sure if you remember, but I do. especially when you threw me against the hand blowers that muffled our moans.
Ugh.
You didn't wash your hands, but I didn't care. If only I could see you again. Maybe we can meet in another restroom. I was thinking something a little bit more upscale, like the Olive Garden.
Ooh.
That's kind of like their version of Nando's, really, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. I think so.
Well,
I'm not
yeah.
American.
Oh yeah, you're not. You're Canadian. You're basically the same though now.
Oh.
You're basically like,
Whoa.
you know.
Oh my god.
You just insulted him.
We're pretty much Scottish and French now.
Yeah, you're pretty much Australian to me. Yeah. Shut up.
Apart from the fact they're on the other side of the world. Yeah, definitely.
Anthony, you got another one?
Yes, but if you have one, you can
I'm actually currently looking for some.
You're looking on air. How unprepared are you, Kyle?
Shows that we really care.
some of these people are very to the point.
Oh, okay. No, I got one. I've got one here.
Yeah,
This is really. This is weird. All right. You sold. I just hate you. Seriously. You sold me your panties for a cab fare Friday.
Oh, I was going to read that one.
Were you going to read that one?
Wow.
I was going to give you the cab fare anyway, but you said you wanted me to have a little something to remember you by. It was sexy watching you take them off, but never knew how hot it would be smelling them.
Whoa,
If you look at the
man.
photo, there's like crap stains on
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Haven't been able to stop while remembering you. I'd love to buy another pair from you another time. Yeah,
Wow.
the picture that they have for this Mixed Connections, I mean, like, I think this person has not heard of toilet paper. Like, it's quite disgusting. Do you want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it. Don't show it.
That's
to me.
quite
I'm
horrible,
not
isn't
looking.
But on the same site that you were on,
Yep.
I found this one. They're to the point.
Mm-hmm.
You, beautiful, could be emo, probably psycho, female dog, because we can't say what.
Yeah.
Me, lonely, alcoholic, chronic, wanker.
Okay.
Up and down. Come on, get drunk.
Oh.
And there's like a picture, I think, of a baboon? Snuffy.
That looks like a...
It's like a Muppet.
No, that looks like if anyone's watched Ice Age, that looks like the mammoth.
Yeah.
I don't know what the relevance of that is. Who knows?
Who knows?
I got another one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got one.
We'll do two more. We'll do one of mine and one of yours. Me, taking a huge poop in the 50p pizza
come
bathroom.
on, man.
You, drunk, beautiful, discovered that I forgot to lock the door in my haste. Look, I know it must have been awkward for you to see me in that state, and especially since it didn't seem to bother me that you walked in. We made eye contact for a brief moment. You have the most beautiful brown eyes. No pun intended. I said, "Hey, beautiful lady," right as you slammed the door, and I meant it. Everyone poops, and now that you've seen me pooping, I feel like we've already moved our relationship to a higher level. If you read this and feel the same way, respond. I hope the smell didn't offend you. I did eat Indian food for lunch.
That is awful.
That's wrong.
Here, do you want to read this with me?
How are we going to do this? At the same time?
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no.
Good luck.
Oh, my God. No, that's not even English. Okay. Are we reading at the same time?
Yeah, you read the first two, I'll read the other
Why would they hire some fat, hoary,
two. Harry.
Harry guy to work at a gay place? Kind of ruins things for the people of us who have taste.
Ooh.
Maybe the bears should open their own place and leave Mary's to the gay guys. Gross, Mary's
is
just lost
mean.
my business. They can't even spell.
Yeah,
like, I'd be offended if they could spell Harry. He got Harry wrong.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but how drunk do you think this
And
person
kind.
was?
Oh, very, very. I mean, he spelt werewolf with an R. No, that's not even it.
Rearwolf.
It's werewolf. What?
More like rearwolf.
Werewolf. A little bit of insight. In the gay community, a bear is a big hairy man.
It is,
so,
yes. Yes, it is.
You know,
I didn't
You're
know
a bear.
that.
shout out to me being a bear. You know. Any guys listening right now? You know, just
If they're looking for a good bear.
yeah. Hi, Alec. Right. Are we gonna? Let's cut the Ed.
You're always mean to Ed, aren't you?
Listen, Ed has enough promotion on this show.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
But he's
He's one of the permanent fixtures.
Speaking about promotion, follow us on Facebook and
follow
Twitter.
Follow us on the
UnderClassy.
UnderClassy. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Tinder. Even though we still haven't got Tinder, we still talk about it, but we don't actually have it.
Charlie, get on that.
I mean, look at us on YouTube. I mean, it's a better podcast. You don't have to listen to the rubbish music that we end up playing. Apart from Muse. Muse is good.
Ouch.
Listen to Muse.
Are you saying big and serious?
Actually, that's a really good song.
That is a
I do
really
really
good
like
yeah,
that song.
that's a good.
that is my jam.
Can we
man.
do a topic I want to do? Or are we going to play a song?
No, let's talk.
Should we do a topic?
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Right,
What do you want to talk about, Kyle?
So this was the idea that I pitched to you before the show.
Yes.
Oh, the idea that no one was listening to. 'cause we
Yeah,
were
so
sleeping.
I'll
Okay.
repeat it because obviously you'd think that them being my friends, they'd listen.
No, I never listen.
What?
No.
And
I'm sorry, guys. I was playing Tribal Wars.
you actually are.
What does this slider do?
That one, my slider. Yeah, the one that shuts me up. So basically, the thing was that what is the greatest video game ever?
See, that's pretty.
I mean, for you, it's Tribal
Perspective.
Wars.
No. That's like an online thing. See, there's so many different games, like in different genres.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, you can't say the greatest one is like a shooter, but there's some people that like creative games.
No,
and stuff like
no,
that.
for you. Don't feel like the greatest game in every single genre, because that's almost impossible to do. Because there's some genres I don't ever play.
I have to say,
Like the
I'm gonna
best one.
the 12-year-old in the room.
Yep.
Call of Duty.
Oh, well, the original one. Or
All
just
of them.
cool.
For the most part, like
Oh,
the stories
that's-
are pretty good, and also Assassin's Creed.
Okay, I'll back you up on that. Assassin's Creed is great.
Which
Absolutely
one?
fantastic. All of them. Actually, I say the best one.
No, not the new.
What, the
I haven't played the newer ones,
Black Flags, right?
but the original ones. The stories were amazing.
The
which I played.
Revelations. That's one.
I'm all about Uncharted.
Yeah, I know. Any other
I
ones?
love Uncharted so much.
Tropico.
And Grand Theft Auto.
Tropico. Yeah, me and Anthony. Have you played Tropico before?
No.
Tropico is like a city simulator.
Yeah,
thing.
it's like you're a dictator in a small island nation in the Caribbean.
Yeah, that
and you,
may or may not be Cuba, but
No, it's not because they give you the island name.
no, they try to. They're like
There's hints
hinting.
of you being like Fidel.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
a
that.
huge. Yeah, but obviously they can't use it because I guess his name's copyrighted or may cause offence. Who knows?
No, they
Who
have
knows?
Fidel Castro. You can play as Fidel.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
You can't copyright a name.
You could. Disney. Yeah.
Disney, no, because Disney was his last name
It's
that
still a
he
name.
turned to a corporation.
Yeah, he's trademarked it though. You can't
They
use-
trademarked the logo.
I've trademarked everything.
Can you?
You can't trademark your last name.
Oh, that's me out the water then. That's the product of Kyle.
Yeah.
Just no longer existing. Sorry guys, if you want to use my name, there you go. It's up for grabs. Just
Oh, cool. That's it.
patent it. But my favourite games, my two favourite games. One's a very relatively modern game, and one's a really really old game. Final Fantasy VII.
I never played it. Is it any good?
It's amazing. Like Final Fantasy VII was on the original PlayStation, okay, and I was that sad. Like, I'm gonna sound like such a weirdo now.
You always do.
For a long time, I lost the disc, and I never managed to complete the game. And I was like, and then I know I could have been like, oh, what was the ending of the game, or looked it on the line. I didn't. I was waiting for it to be released on PC. It was released on PC about a year and a half ago, and I downloaded it, and no one saw me for about. For a PlayStation 1 game, easily 80 hours out of it, and that's insane for a PlayStation 1.
That is pretty damn good.
Absolutely insane. And the story is great, and I was that sad. Like I bought it on Steam and I played it again, and it's such a good game, and it's so basic, and the story's really weird, but it kind of falls apart towards the end. But it's really good.
Calm down, okay?
Okay.
Calm down.
And the second game, LA Noire. That was the game I was.
I got that
Oh,
game. I never
yeah.
got into it.
The
particularly.
reason why I got into it was this is when I realised, wow, gaming has really, really gotten far, because the whole premise of the game. Have you played it, Anthony?
I think I played the demo.
Yeah. So the whole premise of the game is like when you're interviewing people, you're trying to figure out.
You're trying to figure out.
You're meant to read their facial expressions, but their facial expressions are really, really good. For I think a 2013 game, I'm like,
Yeah, something
wow,
like that, yeah.
this is really impressive.
Yeah, it
like you
is.
can easily tell, like even if you just like watch like kind of way they speak, you can say like their body language and like, oh, they're actually lying. Never before have I seen a game like that where the person is so realistic that you can read their body language.
No.
I didn't yawn.
Civilization.
Yeah, which one?
Revolution 5.
Is that the one with the kings and queens?
Yeah.
The DLC, or kings and gods? Gods and kings?
Gods and Kings.
That's the
Or
one,
Kings
yeah.
and Gods. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good game.
That's a great game.
Really long
Tell
I
game.
me
feel like
something
you
about
guys are just
Steam.
going to keep talking about games now.
So should we play a song, or do you want to get involved? What game do you?
No, it's not that. I want the audience to keep listening.
Okay.
I want to appeal to our female listeners. Let's talk about
Handbags.
handbags.
Wow, that's extremely
That is
sexy.
so
Gucci.
So
Yeah, just
stereotypical.
let's start listing things off. Gucci,
Yeah.
Prada.
No, to be fair,
this
though-
goes to the extent of my fashion.
We have just hit one of the male stereotypes of men playing games, and I just hit a female stereotype of females
Femininity?
not playing games. But actually, they did a poll and they found that females spend as much time playing games as we do.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
Different
just
games.
different games. Yeah,
There's
they
a-
play like Candy Crush and stuff, or stuff on their
Sims.
iPhone as opposed to us playing stuff on a computer.
Well, there's a girl in my
We just talk about it more.
I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna
possibly,
say her
yeah.
name on air. But her Steam library, like Steam. Like,
Yeah.
it's bigger than mine.
Comparing Steam libraries now, right?
Hey.
You know, life's giving you something when girls
My
got bigger
Steam library
than
is
you.
12 games big.
Do you want to know how big my Steam library is?
What?
79 games.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what a lad.
Converting that, is that to millimeters or micrometers?
Feet.
I think we should play a song.
Let's play a song. It's just music we're gonna be playing.
No.
And welcome back to the Underclassy with Kyle, Charlie, and myself, Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony.
So what are we going to talk about now?
Animal noise. It's animal noise.
Yeah.
Animal noise.
Are we going to play the jingle?
Let me just give me a second. I wasn't prepared. I was prepared with the animal noise and not the jingle. Here we go.
I keep forgetting the foxes. I keep forgetting the foxes.
Well, I've added the fox.
Is
back.
involved in that.
Okay, so today we have this guy. This one, it's a bit weird. It has a guy talking on it, but I love it so much.
Is it you?
It's not me. It's
Is this the one that you was laughing at outside?
yeah.
Come on, give it all you got. Go!
Right. Okay.
Sounds like a goat.
Yeah, it is.
How do you know?
Because I've seen the video.
Yeah, we've seen the video. It's a goat.
It's all right. I've got a backup.
I knew you did, but can we play that one more time, please?
It's so much fun, isn't it?
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
wimpy. Come on, give it all you got. Go!
I've seen it. Is it? He's like holding the goat.
No, it's
there's-
just on like a towel, but yeah.
There's a remix, like all those song remix, and
What's the one with Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll do the goat sounds in there.
you were trouble.
Where
Is
you
that
are- yeah,
when I'm lying on the cold hard ground?
Okay.
Anyway,
Can you play it?
no. Okay, this is the other one.
All right. Oh my
It
god.
all sounds the
weird
same.
Wait, come on.
This is the most boring.
No, that doesn't sound healthy. That really doesn't sound healthy.
That doesn't sound anything natural
Do
from this
you know what?
world.
Before we do it, shout out to Rianne, who she listens to us, by the way. She
Right.
gets every single one first time. She says that apparently she listens to us, and when we're talking, when we're saying like, oh, it's this, she's like yelling. She's like, no, it's a guinea pig.
Or whatever, yeah.
Hi, Rianne.
To be fair though,
Hi,
she's a vet, so she probably works.
That's
with
what I
guinea
thought.
pigs.
That's what I thought. But yeah, but the other one when she was like, when we did the rhino one, she was like, oh, how'd you not know it was a rhino? I was like, what?
I didn't know it was a rhino.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were a safari vet. Sorry, babe.
But yeah, what do you think that is?
Right. That sounds like it's indoors. Is it indoors?
Not really. It's undercover, but it's
undercover.
It's in like.
Is it
you
a
know,
bird?
Is it trying
It's
to
not a bird.
infiltrate Russia?
It's not trying to infiltrate Russia.
You said he was undercover though.
Banter. Banter on Underclassy.
Where is it from?
You guess?
Yeah, you have to. It's
Suck.
No, because if I say the place, you'll get it pretty quick.
yeah, if he says like Antarctica. It's like,
Penguins.
Yeah.
No, it's not Antarctica.
Is it seal?
It's not seal.
Is it a land mammal?
It is a land mammal.
Is it from Africa?
It's not from Africa.
Is it like a bird?
It's not.
No, hey, that's the first question we always ask.
It's nothing like a bird.
Is it from the UK?
It's not from the UK.
Can you find it in like a farm?
You wouldn't find it in a farm.
We find it in a zoo, a
You
common
could
zoo.
find
You
in
find
a zoo.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah, you can find a
You
lot.
could do.
You could do. So it's relatively rare then. Would you say?
Not
Or
rare.
it's not that impressive to be.
Oh, is it from the
not-
Amazon?
It's not from the Amazon.
No. So it's
not
not
rare.
It's not rare, and it's not that impressive.
Yeah, they
to
don't
be
normally
putting
have it
into
in
a zoo.
zoos over here, but they do have it in zoos around the world.
So-
Is it a fox?
It's not a fox. Why would you have? No. Who puts a fox in a zoo? They said that song will repeat the fox.
So it's a
hate this song.
So it's a relatively like normal animal.
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
not. It's you know,
But it's a cat, isn't it?
it's not a cat. No. It's not like a domesticated.
Oh, it's not domesticated, so it's quite wild. You
Is
play
it
it one
like
more
a
time.
golfer?
You want to hear it? You want to hear it again? Kyle?
Golfer?
I want to hear it again.
A gopher.
Play it again.
It's not a gopher. No.
It's a weird sound.
Even the guy knows. Wait.
This is the most boring fight I've ever seen.
Oh my god, they're running.
Oh, they're fighting.
They were fighting. I was gonna say a bat, but
It wasn't a bat.
It's
no.
not a bat, so it's fighting. They're fighting. What fights? It sounds like that.
But a lot of things fights.
Well,
It's true.
Is it a llama?
it's not a llama.
Oh my god,
A
I'd
llama.
pay to see that fight.
You said South America, and I said no.
So it's found in the UK, like
No,
naturally?
not in the UK.
North America.
Not North America.
Oh, okay,
Asia.
that leads
Oh,
only
okay,
to Asia.
hold on. I think I know what it is. Is it a panda?
It's not panda.
Ah,
You're kind of close though.
it's like in Asia.
Koala.
Koala again.
Yeah, it's a koala.
You're the only one who's been to Australia. How did you not get that?
I held a koala as well.
I've been to Australia as well.
This
This is where I found out how weird koalas sound.
Is this in Brisbane? Is this actually in like?
Okay, new rule. You
this
can't
is in a zoo,
redo
yeah.
animals.
Yeah, but come on, that sounded different.
That's a weird thing. I've actually held one.
I've
They're
held a koala.
they're really timid.
They are. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really timid
But no,
animals.
these guys are having a little fight.
What was the other one that? What was the other? Because it was like on the first show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That was a koala's mating noise. This is a koala fighting after the mating.
They almost sound exactly alike.
And if that's what happens after they get married.
Yeah.
See, it's
They get married and then,
it's natural.
and then that's it, yeah. But yeah, so that was animal noise. Give me a second, I'm going to play the jingle. I'm going to play
Oh,
the jingle.
but I don't jingle. Or we could do it. There we go. One more. There we go. Right, guys, I've got a
No, I've got a topic.
Okay, look, this is the nerdy one.
This
you
is
wanna-
my nerding
Okay,
out.
but
Can
you
I
know
nerd out in front of you guys?
You can.
So-
get your nerd out.
I don't know.
Charlie, your nerd is showing.
You guys. So you know, there's the whole thing about a deck of cards. Have you heard this? If you
What's a
shuffle
deck of cards?
Oh, come on. You're just being
You're just being annoying. I'll turn you off. I'll turn both of you off and just talk, and I'll be happy. Okay?
No.
But no, yeah. So
No.
you shuffle a deck of cards, right? By all probability, the deck of cards has never been in that order before.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's like so many possibilities.
There's so many
yeah.
possibilities, right? And someone worked out that, so it's 52 factorial, right? Which is a number that it starts with 8 and it's times 10 to the 68.
Oh,
right?
that's an
An enormous number. So it's 8 followed by 8 other numbers. That is how many different combinations there are of a deck of cards. And someone worked out that since the universe started, to the age of the universe of that time in seconds, right? This is how you could pass the time. They figured out a way of passing the time. Okay. Okay. So
something to do at work.
yeah, something to do while you're a bit bored. So if you're on the equator and you take one step every billion years, okay, this is just hypothetically, okay, obviously, and when you've gone all the way around taking one step every billion years, right, when you get back to that same spot, you take a drop of water out of the Pacific Ocean, okay, and then you do another lap, and then when you get back to that same spot, you take another drop of water out of the Pacific Ocean. Keep going until the Pacific Ocean is empty. Okay.
Well, you can't because it's connected to the Atlantic.
No.
Just bear with me, okay?
Alright.
So the Pacific Ocean is empty, okay? Okay, and then you put down a piece of paper, just one piece of paper on the floor, okay? And then you fill up the Pacific Ocean again, fill it all back up, and then you go around again until the Pacific Ocean is empty, and then you lay down another sheet of paper. When that pile of paper then reaches to the sun, how far into 52 factorial seconds have you gotten? You've gone. How many times do you reckon you'd have to do that
You've just
before?
blown my mind.
Yeah, I know. How many times do you reckon you'd have to do
Okay,
that
so
before you get?
That's a great question. I thank you for asking.
I
Go on,
think
just have a guess.
answer.
Have a guess.
But the good thing is that we are winning.
Yes, we are.
And we are going to keep on
Yes,
winning.
yes, we are.
We will make this radio station great again.
Yes, we will. They don't hear this on Brighton. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. We love Brighton.
Right, so
We will build a wall against Portsmouth.
a quick
They will pay for it.
A quick synopsis is that you're on equator and
You take a step every billion years.
every billion years.
Yep. Once you get round
And then
to
once
the
it
same
gets round, you take a drop out the ocean, and you keep doing that
till the ocean is
until
empty.
the ocean is empty. And then you put down a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and then you fill the ocean back up again, and then you put down another piece of paper,
No. You fill the ocean back up, and then
Empty
once
it,
empty again,
and then put
put
another,
down.
and then how many times you... Oh, God, it's all like...
Until the pile of paper gets so big it would touch the sun.
Well, obviously it's going to take you how many steps? Like, our foot are about
take a long
12
time.
inches.
No, they've done all the work. They've done all the working out. How many times would you have to do this to get to the age of the universe in seconds to be 52 factorial?
Age of the universe?
Age of the entire universe. Yeah. So if the universe was 0, that's when you start doing this.
Wait, I thought we were talking about a deck of cards here.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Wait, what? No. But this is the if your deck of cards, the amount of different combinations there could be, is 52 factorial.
Yeah.
To get into your head how big that number is.
Yeah.
The age of the universe in seconds, like how to get to that length of time.
Yeah.
And this is just a way of passing the time while you're doing it. Just to get into your head how big the number is.
1/3.
No, you have to do that 3,000 times. And then
And then you've done it.
and then you've done it, and then you've got to the age of the universe in seconds, being 52 factorial.
Way to
Wow.
make me feel insignificant.
Anyway, another way he's come up with to pass the time. This one actually
I like
involves
these nerd
nerds.
things.
I like nerds.
Blame?
I know they're
brain.
delicious. They're
Yeah.
little nerd packets.
But yeah, no, this is another one.
I have to clarify that because if I actually ate, that's
Yeah.
cannibalism, and that's not cool.
But no,
cannibals.
it's not talking about cannibalism, okay? This is just not going to end well.
So,
But yeah,
speaking
no.
about cannibalism, did you watch that show, Hannibal?
And Anthony has been cut off.
Bye, Anthony. I don't
So-
have my soundboard today.
And I came back.
And so the other you both have to be punished for you to learn. So another way that you can pass the time is every billion years you draw 5 cards. Okay, when you hit a royal flush, you buy a Powerball lottery ticket. Okay, when you win the lottery, you throw a grain of sand in the Grand Canyon. A single grain of sand. Once the Grand Canyon is full of sand, once you've filled it up, you take a rock off of Mount Everest. Right? Yeah, and then you empty the Grand Canyon again. You empty it, and then you start the whole process again. You know, every time you win the Powerball after getting and you only do that every billion. You only draw a deck of cards every billion years, and once you get a royal flush, you buy a Powerball ticket. Once you win the Powerball, you then put a grain of sand in the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
And then once the Grand Canyon is full again, you then take another rock away from Mount Everest. Mount Everest is then flat.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. This is how ridiculously big that number is, okay? So you filled up the Grand Canyon so many times that you've managed to take a rock out each time, and now Mount Everest is flat.
It's flat.
It's flat. How many times do you have to do that before you've got to the age of the universe?
That's like 10,000
It's
times.
256 times. You'd have to repeat that. Drawing a deck
man.
of cards every billion years.
Wow.
Like, how ridiculous is that?
What is the time to actually come up with
No
this
wonder.
scenario?
This is what mathematicians do in their free time.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what they get paid to do.
There's no wonder people love cards, because it is kind of so unpredictable.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. And if you see the film Rounders, which is about poker, they Matt Damon says,
Is that where you got that from?
No. This was from something else I saw on the internet. No, Matt Damon says, like people say poker's about luck, but how comes it's the same 10 guys ending up at the final table of the World Series every year? You're like, well,
Why would it? Why?
because it's not about
No,
chance.
it's
It's how
also-
you play your cards.
Yeah, bluffing. It's mostly bluffing.
And do you know
You
what
can
the
go on a bad streak, but it's a good player won't lose on a bad streak.
And the interesting thing is like in blackjack and especially poker, they don't just use one deck of cards. They use about 4 or 5.
Yeah, but no, it's at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So like to know what then comes next, or predict it.
It's not even predicting that, it's just probability.
That's what most
It's
people
reading
think that
people,
card counting is. It's like, oh yeah, I can tell that the next card is going to be an ace of spades. It's not. It's you test the
probability
probability
of
if
it,
it's between a number of X and Y.
We're such nerds.
I know. We love numbers. We're all nerds here. Are we gonna play a song, Charlie?
Yeah, we're gonna play a song. It's a guy from Guernsey,
Charles Guernsey.
called Muramasa. Well, he calls himself Muramasa.
And welcome back to the UnderClassy with me, Kyle, Anthony, and Charlie.
That was awful.
Cool. Right. So, guys, what I want to talk about today is something I discovered.
I thought we were signing off.
Are we signing off? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it for the next show then.
Yeah, next show. Which
Ladies and
may be
gentlemen, this
sooner
is
than you
the
think.
end of the Underclassy Radio Show. Find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, find us on Twitter, find us on Facebook.
If you find us on
Find
Tinder,
us on the street.
Find us on the
Very
street,
good for
find
you.
us on campus. You pretty much will because it's dead. So
Yeah,
you know,
basically.
we're probably the only people
No,
here.
actually saying that, I saw a big group of people walking around. I was like, woo!
They're
People are here!
They're people who are like they're looking at the university. They're like, oh yeah, should we come here?
oh yeah, I see a ton of them with like University of
they've got-
Swansea bags,
Yeah,
and
things like that.
Warwick. and,
Yeah.
like,
They're not as good as us. We
No,
all
not
know.
at all.
Anyway, yeah.
don't
so
have us there.
Find us wherever you want. You know, we are about.
We're
you know.
also on YouTube. The
We are-
podcast is
we are on
recorded on YouTube. You might be listening to it on YouTube now.
Why
If you
don't
are,
we talk over
hello-
each other at the same time like CNN?
Hello, YouTube.
Let's
listeners.
just have a massive argument. That's gonna be our sign off.
We're going to